Ladies and gentlemen, viewers all over Nigeria and beyond, we are bringing you a very important story happening right now in Kaduna. Yes, Kaduna is currently witnessing a massive protest, and this is making headlines everywhere. Thousands of people have taken to the streets, and the situation is intense. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any updates. The protest is connected to a recent federal decision that many citizens feel is affecting the country's ability to produce its own fuel. People are upset because they see this decision as a threat to local industries, particularly the Dangote Refinery, which is a huge project meant to make Nigeria self-reliant in fuel production. Right now, citizens are worried that if local refining is not protected, Nigeria will continue to rely on imported fuel, which keeps prices high and affects everyone's daily life. On the ground in Kaduna, thousands of protesters gathered at key locations like Murtala Mohammed Square and moved through major streets, including Alkali Road, Ali Akilu Road, Ahmadu Bello Way, and Muhammadu Buhari Way. These are crowded areas, and the protest caused some disruption in traffic and business. But the crowd was determined. They were carrying banners, singing solidarity songs, and chanting slogans calling for the protection of local refining and action against sabotage. The protesters are asking the government to protect local refining operations, particularly the Dangote Refinery, from groups or individuals who may want to disrupt its progress. They also demand that local refineries get crude oil at favorable rates, just like foreign refiners, so that they can operate efficiently. The people are asking for policies that prioritize Nigeria's resources and stop importers from undermining local production. The timing of this protest is significant. The refinery is a major investment for Nigeria's economy, and citizens feel that protecting it is not just a business issue, but a national interest issue. Recently, there have been disruptions in refinery operations due to labor disputes and strikes by some unions. Many citizens feel that these actions threaten the country's ability to become fuel independent and affordable. That is why we see such a large turnout today. People are standing up because they want to see real change. This protest is not just about Kaduna or Dangote Refinery. It's about the bigger picture: economic independence for Nigeria, fair access to resources, and ensuring that the citizens benefit from the country's wealth. People are tired of high fuel prices and the burden of importing fuel when they have the potential to produce it themselves. This protest is a way for citizens to express their frustration and demand that the government take action. Now, viewers, remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Your support helps us continue to bring you real-time updates like this. The impact of this protest could be huge. If the government listens to these demands, Nigeria could see real progress in fuel independence. Local refineries could operate efficiently, fuel prices could stabilize, and ordinary citizens would feel the positive effects in their daily lives. Investors might also feel more confident about putting money into Nigerian projects, creating jobs and boosting local economies, including Kaduna's. However, there are challenges. Protests like this can sometimes be hijacked or turned violent if not managed carefully. It is very important that this remains peaceful and focused on achieving the goals set by the protesters. The government also needs to respond with clear actions, not just promises, to ensure that local refining is protected and that the country moves towards self-sufficiency in fuel production. The demands of the protesters are clear and straightforward. They want protection for local refineries, fair access to crude oil, policies that support local production over imports, and accountability for any groups sabotaging the industry. They want the government to act now, because every delay hurts ordinary Nigerians and the economy. Viewers, if you're following this story, stay tuned and keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's important to stay updated because these developments affect all of us, not just Kaduna. This is a story about people taking a stand, about citizens showing that they care about their country's future. The protest is peaceful, yet powerful, and it's sending a message to the government. The people are watching, and they expect action. The situation on the ground remains active. Security forces are present to ensure safety, but the atmosphere is charged with determination and hope. People are committed to making their voices heard and ensuring that Nigeria takes the steps needed to become independent in fuel production. If the government listens, this protest could lead to major reforms. Local refining could thrive, fuel could become more affordable, and Nigeria could reduce its reliance on imports. That is the goal of the citizens in Kaduna, and it's a goal that affects everyone across the country. Viewers, I want to remind you again, like this video and subscribe to our channel for more real-time news updates. Share this video with friends and family so they can also stay informed about what is happening in Nigeria. The protest also highlights the role of ordinary citizens in holding the government accountable. When people come together, they can send a strong message. Kaduna today is showing that citizens are willing to stand up for what they believe is right and demand action from the authorities. This protest is a reminder that the power of the people is real. It's a call for fairness, for economic justice, and for national progress. People are demanding a Nigeria where local industries are protected, where citizens benefit directly from the country's resources, and where fuel prices are fair for everyone. Now, as we continue to monitor the situation, it's clear that this protest is just one part of a larger conversation about Nigeria's future. The federal government will need to respond with clear policies and enforcement to protect local refining and ensure that citizens' demands are addressed. Remember, like this video and subscribe. Stay tuned because this story is ongoing, and it's one that will affect all Nigerians in the weeks and months ahead.